Hi guys, as soon as I'm going to be putting some makeup on, I'm always like playing about. So I've managed to find my dark mix matte um sort of foundation again, which is this one. I'm going to show you the shade in a minute, or at least for this one. This one I can only show you the colour on here because I've had to take the label off. And honestly guys, I do not know what shade this is. I think it's like 06 or 07 in Boots. Sorry, not Boots, in the Body Shop. I've been buying the Body Shop this one. I'm going to show you, it's this one here that's a Body Shop one. I can't find the lid's somewhere in one of my bags. I'm terrible, it fell off somewhere. I found it and lost it again. But anyway, so yeah, I've been buying this for like 25 years. I've tried others and I've ended up coming back to it because it's been the best ever. I'm looking to try a new one again, but I've never looked online before, so I've always gone in and made sure I've matched the colour up really well, and the Body Shop are really good with that. But I don't use a matte one either. I always use a moisturiser when I like a bit of a moisturising sheen, especially at my age for my skin, and I like a sun protection factor and any anti-age ingredients it might have in it. So all of that, but I do use a serum or a moisturiser or an eye cream or whatever I want underneath my primer, and then on top goes this. Now in the winter I will just use that by itself because my skin changes colour, as everybody's does, unless you don't bother going outside at all, and you're not near a window at all, nowhere that can tan your skin. But I use this, which I found again recently, and I can just tell the shade. Like I said, it's on the back. In fact, I'm going to show you the shade if you can see it. I know it says olive because I've tried to do this video before and it's got a little code on. It's not actually focusing, but it says olive. It's heavier. Like, this is the one I had in the summer. But I've been doing it wrong, guys. Like, this I use by itself in the winter, like I said, and this is more shit. It did used to be heavier, they've changed it. But look, guys, you can tell, like, I've only put it on here. I haven't, and I put like a little bit on there, but this filter's giving me rosy cheeks, so you can't tell because it's where this bit is. And it was next to nothing of it anyway, size of a pinhead, really. But I've rubbed there, like my phone bleaches it out, guys. That's a really dark orange, but you can't tell. You can see like a little line, it's more prominent offline. It tries to perfect things, so although I haven't got a filter, well, no, I have got a filter, but it's the most natural one I could find. Like I said, it's still actually cancelling out how dark this is. This looks about right though, so you can see it's almost tea coloured, a pale tea, and it's actually, I thought I was quite yellow skinned, but I actually think that's more neutral than the orangey colour of that one. But look how dark it is. So yeah, in the summer I used to add a little bit of it, but what I've been doing wrong is I've been adding like, because I've been having trouble lately with my skin when I've been wearing makeup, the base hasn't been as I want it to be. It's been too heavy, too dark, it's been too matte. I've been using a mattifying primer. As you know, I lost it, I found it again. That's the Revolution one, but I bought other ones that I want to use anyway that are more moisturising and anti-aging. Despite me using moisturisers and things underneath, it's never been enough because it's still mattifying. This is mattifying, as you can probably see, and oops, I think I just rubbed some on my top. No, I haven't. And basically I've been using the Photo Ready, is it Rimmel concealer, the really pale underneath my eyes, which is extra thick and heavy like this. And this is very heavy, by the way, guys. Honestly, it just doesn't show you how orange it is, but you know, all of that together, it's mattifying and heavy and long lasting. It adds up to like a lot of heavy matte makeup on my skin. I don't think even younger skin would be able to stand that. I know mine wouldn't if it was younger. So I've been using, like when I went to my cosplay as the tribal sort of Aztec sort of tribal warrior, I used just this. And like, do you know what I used as a primer? Because I didn't have any, I couldn't find any at that time. I actually used, on top of my moisturiser, a thick sun cream, and that was my primer. So I'm thinking I might actually start using that instead of my normal moisturiser, or I could use it again. I could try and mix it with my primer, but it was really thick and moisturising, and it actually made my skin like have the sheen. I like having a bit of a sheen because I think it looks nice. It's almost two-tone, it's reflective, it's not like a block of matte colour, although this one, even though it's matte, doesn't look it. I haven't got moisturiser on, there's nothing. Like I said, you can tell it's like almost same colour as my skin. But honestly guys, I was using so much of this. I was probably using 3/4 of this matte one in the summer, and because my skin goes darker, I'm using like less of this one. So I'm not using the Photo Ready concealer anymore. I need a liquid one. That's another thing I need to look for. I don't want to lick it. And I'm just like working out what to do, the best way to do my makeup. So I'm going to use mostly this and hardly any of this in the summer, and then in the winter I'll just use this one. But like I said, I've never bought one online before, so I want a decent one. And I know, although this looks like a full bottle, it isn't. So it won't be long before it goes. I've got another bottle where it used to be silver instead of black, and that's from years ago. I'm not going to waste it. It's got like a couple of millimeters in the bottom, so that's disappeared in one of my bags again. I think I've got an idea. It's in like my Japanese style sort of pattern bag in my skinny wardrobe, but that's not coming out today. So yeah, let's see where this goes. It is a quite yellow tone. It doesn't look yellow toned on here. It looks pinky toned, but it's actually more yellow toned offline. Like I said, it's not showing correct colours on here. So yeah, I think that colour matches from the Body Shop. It matches well. Like I said, this is a bit of a filter, so you can't tell, but I mean, there's a little bit there you can tell which is the orange one, which is that one. It's just so heavy. It's such not sheer coverage. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go, and hopefully I think I know what colour I'm going to have, matching it up to what I need online. I really would prefer to get out to the shop and have it tested on me, but let's see where things go. And as for liquid concealer, I do love the Photo Ready one, but it is just so thick. What I might do is I might mix a small amount of that, and it'll go further with a liquid concealer that I'm going to get, because I find liquid ones too sheer, but I think that a mixture of both would be good again. It's just too drying and too heavy. Okay, guys. Bye.